Today I plan on installing some handlebar risers on my 2021 Honda Rebel 1100. I'm a pretty short fella, so I need the handlebars back as far as I can get them for the most part. I decided on these Rocks handlebar risers that I found on Amazon because they not only raise the handlebars, but they can swivel backwards also, or swivel towards the rider also, making a shorter reach for me. I already have a few options installed on the handlebars, such as this phone charger and this GoPro holder and Puig windshield. So I'll have to be removing those before I can go very far with this handlebar riser thing. Before getting started though, let's put a towel on the tank and something to hold the metal parts so you don't cause little scratches and dents in your tank. Next is to remove the wind and rain blocker from the dashboard. Uses two 5mm Allen wrenches. And it should just pop off in like that. Next is the two screws that holds the dashboard on, one here and one over there. I like to keep a little magnet around for when screws give you a hard time. There is a rubber wire holder here in front that simply unsnaps and then pull it around like that to get it off. The handlebar bracket takes a 6mm hex head driver, and probably will have to use a ratchet because they're on pretty tight. Well, believe it or not, somehow I forgot to video actually putting this handlebar risers on, so here they are after they're on, and you can see this is the actual Rocks handlebar riser, and here is my stock handlebar holder. They fit in like this from the outside. You can see the inside of it over here on the other one, and might be a little better view by saying here's my stock riser, here's the end of the box, and it goes up. I went to Home Depot where I bought some 75mm long M6 bolts. They're M6 by 1s, and I bought some spacers. These are about 1 inch. These are about 1 inch spacers. Two of those should go on here, and I bought these just extra, just in case I needed a little bit more on the ends there. It makes a new place to put my handlebars, a little 2 inches higher. So it bolts on here. That's the stock one. Bolts back on there, and then you bolt your handlebars on the end of that. And there we go. Here it is from a different angle. My stock handlebar risers, the Rocks riser fitting into it, and it goes up and goes up to there, and then my handlebars fit into that. The main plug to the dashboard is right here. You can unplug it, and then it comes around to the front of the handlebar and plugs back in, and that gives me plenty of room to attach it in front of the handlebars like that. You can see that. The problem is now is that from this is where it screws on right here, and it goes to right here. So now I've got a 2 inch gap, and that's why I went to Home Depot and bought some screws and spacers to match that. And now the dashboard will go in front of the handlebars. And there's what it looks like with them installed. Here's the front bracket that goes on. Installed with the head right there. Goes back. I did use the two of those that look like about 1 inch spacers and about a 1/4 inch spacers, so about 2 1/4 inches. And they come out about maybe a 1/4 inch on the other side, which is just about right. So now I got to do is secure these wires back down, put the front cover back on, and I'm ready to go. So there it is. I put the wire, or secured the wires with a couple of nylon wire, whatever they're called, loop things. One there and one over there. It holds all the wires nice and steady. All I got to do is put the wet cover back on and we'll be good to go. The brake line here, it was a little tight, so I unscrewed the master cylinder up here a little bit, moved it medial just a little bit, about a 1/2 inch or so. You can see the gap there, about a 1/2 inch or so. That relaxed everything, and then I used a pair of pliers and bent this little bracket here up to match it a little bit better. There it is with my Puig windshield back on and my iMestu phone charger holder back on. Looking pretty good. Came forward probably 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. I can certainly relax a lot better when I'm riding down the road now. It's pretty decent on the front. Don't have any issues with anything that I can see right now anyway. And one of the nice benefits of it is now I can put on my accessory holder that I had left over from another motorcycle, because now it'll fit below the dashboard, not right in front of it. So I'll put that on before long.